Hello! It's me! And it's him!
Hello!
And it's Metaphiles. It's the podcast that talks to you.
Uh-huh.
I'm Zach Caffrey.
I'm Jason Ford.
We are doing it. This episode is happening.
It's happening.
You can't stop it. You can pause it, but you can't stop it.
There's always going to be more episode if you pause it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be not there.
You can even close the window. This episode's still there.
It's still going to be there.
Still there. Playing in cyberspace.
Mm-hmm. In perpetuity.
That's right. In the perpetuity of the Matrix, the Metaphiles replicates always.
Perpetuitude.
Ooh. Perp. We're in perp.
We got perp. We got perp coming out our ears.
I'm so friggin' perp, dude. I'm perp to the max.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
My perp goes up to 11.
Yeah.
Remember that reference?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a reference that people will reference because it's a reference.
Yeah.
And they'll say, I go up to 11. Or, well, my radio station goes up to 11.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the character in that movie is dumb. And when he says that, it's supposed to sound dumb.
Yeah.
So when people say that, they sound dumb.
They sound dumb too.
Yeah. But they don't know they do.
Wait.
Which is just like what happened to the character.
Yeah. Well, but we are we dumb too?
Well, that's why I wanted to say this, because I said it and I thought, oh, I'm doing the thing that I think is dumb.
Uh-huh.
And I don't ever do anything that I think is dumb. That was the first time.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Well, and that's sure.
Okay. But now that I've cleared my name,
Get down to business.
let's get down to business. And Jay, this week, we don't have a topic, I would say to you.
We don't?
No, we do have a topic. You have been pranked.
Damn it.
And this week's episode is about pranks, and you have been pranked.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. You've been made a fool of by me. I am the prankster.
I'm out of cigarettes.
You are my victim. Uh-oh, do you need one of mine?
Nope, I got him.
Oh.
You got pranked back.
Turnabout is fair play. A sports term that I don't know what it means. What does that mean?
That's the term. Turnabout is fair play.
Yes. But I don't know why.
I've never heard that in my life, and that's no prank. Turnabout. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
we'll learn what it means eventually, but not right now. We got too much to talk about pranks.
Mm-hmm.
Jay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about pranks. And that's not a prank either. Let's really do it.
Yeah. So, whenever we say something that's not a prank, there should be some indication.
Well,
I guess that kind of ruined the pranks, because you know when it's a prank.
Because there's a chance that I have already said something so far in the episode that will later come to seed as having been a prank, and it won't even be revealed until the end. There's a chance of that.
Is it? How much of everything that's happening right now is a prank?
We can't know. We can't know for sure. That's the thing about a prank is my whole life might have been a prank. And at some point somebody say, "Gotcha, you have been pranked. You were never a baby." And I can't know. our whole lives, we may be at any point having been pranked.
Disturbing proposition.
Yeah, but it's just the only way to live is to hope that you prank last.
Prank last.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You may not prank best, but to have the last prank is how you maintain your self-respect.
What about God then? Maybe this is all just a big prank that he's playing.
That's what I'm thinking.
We're on to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it. I see the string.
God.
And like I'm gonna play along because I get it. I think it's funny, but I see the string. But let's talk about pranks. We know our pranks, and
see that's a slippery one.
It is a little bit. I got a place that I think I want to start. So today I received a text from an unknown number. And it was clear from the first text, as it always is, that this is a spam text. And I was going to delete it. But as my thumb was hovering, I thought, no, wait. Today is pranks day. This is a chance to prank.
Here you go.
And so the text I received was, have you been feeling better recently, Susan? That was the prank that was the text I got.
They're getting more convincing.
Yeah, because I have been feeling better recently.
Yeah.
But nobody calls me Susan.
Maybe they didn't get the wrong number, they got the wrong name. It happens.
Yeah, it does. But so I, instead of deleting, was like, well, I'm going to just play with this person. I'm going to prank before I get pranked. Because they are attempting to prank me out of some money.
Prank or get pranked.
Exactly. Prank last.
Yeah.
So, in response to have you been feeling better recently, Susan, I said, no, I have the gout now in addition to everything else. To which they responded, oh, I'm sorry. Are you not my friend Susan? To which I said, no, it's me, Susan. Thank you for not calling me Susie Swellfoot like everyone else has started to. To which they responded, oh, okay. So how about you?
They're like, wow, I'm so lucky. It actually is a person that's the name that is a bullshit name.
Yeah.
Wow.
They said, oh, okay, so how about you? And in response to how about you, I said, well, I prefer Susan Goutstanding. What do you think? Then they didn't respond, so about 10 minutes later I said, I'd really like to know what you think of that nickname and if you'll start helping get it started with all of our other mutual friends. Because I am this person's friend, Susan. They didn't respond, so a half hour later I said, oh, I get it. Now that I have a cool nickname, you're too good to talk to me? This is so bogus. No response. 1 hour later, I sent a final one, and I said, I'm sorry I flew off the handle. I'm clearly very sensitive right now, because my gout has caused all our friends to turn me into a joke. Thank you for always standing by me. And no response yet to any of that. Yet. But, so there you go. I pranked today. I pranked.
Hell yeah.
I pranked a pranker. The hunter became the pranked.
Yanked their chain.
I did. I was hoping that I would get more responses than I did. Because I thought that this person would not give up so easily. I told them I was Susan. I asked them what they thought of the nickname Susan Outstanding.
They could all be true. They can't prove they don't know. Maybe
well, that's
it is, you know.
Yeah, but they didn't even lay it on me like I left my suitcase full of money in Japan. Can you send me a new one? The way you did last time, or whatever they say.
That's a pretty good prank. I don't know. I mean, you know, they're prankers, so they know when they're getting pranked. It takes one to know one.
I guess, yeah, they probably smelled me. Mm-hmm. But it was important to me to have at least something, resembling a prank coming into this, because I myself normally we start with, "What do you prank?"
Yeah.
I don't prank. I've never really pranked anybody. I don't think. I don't have the mind for it.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not. I'm the same way. I don't like pranks, really.
Yeah.
To be totally honest, I don't. Which is not to say that it wouldn't be very easy for me to prank anybody at any time.
Sure.
but I don't get the appeal to it. Oh.
Uh-oh. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to choose to believe that you're... Uh-oh.
I'm pranking you.
Oh.
See?
But you don't like pranks. Wait, was that a prank?
I love pranks.
Oh, I have been pranked. Inception.
No, I actually don't like them.
So so that was a
That's
prank.
like it's not. That's the end of the prank. I really don't like pranks.
Well, you say that. I'm not so sure. I think this might be... I like pranks. Okay, now I pranked last so far.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't want to be pranked.
Nobody does.
There are friendships that people have that are very much based about like, oh, Joe's gonna prank me any day. The hammer
God, he's so
might
good,
fall.
man.
One time it was a literal hammer. Joe set it up so a hammer hit me in the side of the face. So funny, Joe. Oh my God. Good prank. I'm gonna get him back good. I'm gonna put a chainsaw in his toilet or something. And that's their friendship.
Roland Emmerich, 1998, Godzilla, baby Godzilla in his toilet. Prank him.
Got him. You have been pranked.
Yeah.
They're saying this to each other all the time.
You have been pranked.
And they laugh and they laugh.
Oh, yeah. Nah, fuck those people.
Yeah. But I also, I know a girl who has told me about pranks that she's pulled, and they're very funny and like clever. And I'm impressed with the ingenuity of them when she tells me about them. So is it that we don't like pranks because we just don't have good prank brains?
Prank brain.
I mean, I like a gag. I like a bit.
A goof.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. But at somebody's expense.
A lorf.
A lorf?
I like a lorf.
That's your prank. I mean, that's not a real thing.
I like to lorf.
Prank detected.
Should we play the prank detected trumpet? That's
the prop this week. I think if you just touch it and then we add a trumpet sound in post.
Yeah.
That's the prank detected.
Yeah.
So I mean that ups the ante a whole lot.
It does. Our pranks are going to have to get much more subtle than they have been so far.
We're going to get real quick to touch that trumpet.
Unless every time you touch it, I don't put the sound in post, and then I've pranked you from beyond the episode grave.
No, that's no prank. That's just sour grapes.
And a prank should not be based on vengeance.
No. Unless it's prank vengeance.
Right.
It exists in its own ecosystem of deception.
Yeah. Pranks feed pranks.
Pranks feed pranks. Yep.
Yeah. Just as I'm fueled by my haters.
You too? Yeah.
Yeah, the band U2 hates me.
That's an honor. Fuck you two. I want them to
Fuck
hate
you
me.
two.
Whoa, hey, the band.
Oh. And fuck us too. The two of us.
The lead singer splits off. Bono, I believe, is his name. Starts another band. It's called Us Two.
Oh.
That'd be pretty funny.
Or Me Not To.
Me Not To.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would work.
Yeah.
They could put that on an iPhone. Come with it.
Yeah. Or he could call it Bono and Friends.
Bono y Bono?
Oh, that's fun.
Just a little YouTube joke for you.
A little one. But yeah, so it's, segment one's gonna be tough because we don't prank and we don't like pranks. But when I hear about pranks, sometimes I'm very impressed. Were you ever impressed by a prank?
Well, let's keep it to our personal lives, people we know pranking, right?
Sure.
In which, after having said that, I can't even think of one.
How about this? I don't know if this is a prank. As much as just I was messing with somebody's mind.
Okay.
I was sitting with somebody and we were looking at each other much like you and I are right now. But behind your head, there's a window. And where we were sitting, we were waiting for another person to come out of a room. I forget what they were doing there. It doesn't matter. Something really cool. But I knew that I was going to see this person emerge from the room in the window. And that the other person did not recognize that I knew this. So I was just having a regular conversation with this person. And as soon as the other person I saw in the window, I stood up to get ready to leave. And the person I was talking to was like, how did you know they were coming? I was like, whatever, I don't know. And just didn't address it for like a while.
So you're saying the reflection from the window is what you saw?
Yeah. Did I prank?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Good one.
Thanks.
So they thought you were just like
psychic.
Psychic, spatial awareness maxed out.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And is the point of a prank that you make somebody think that you're spatially maxed out? Perp to the max?
It could be, yeah.
Okay, then I pranked.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Allison. Forget your last name.
And now she knows.
Yep.
Being an ardent Metaphiles fan.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course.
And of course, I remember all of our fans' first names. Hi, Will.
Looking at you, buddy.
Red something?
Love you. Nice fella. Little kiss for you.
Yeah.
There was a prank that my roommate did.
Uh-oh.
He was replacing a car battery.
Okay.
And he did a very good job of pretending that he got electrocuted.
Oh.
And his girlfriend freaked the fuck out.
Oh. Made her think that he was gonna die.
Yeah. He's dead. The person you love is dead.
Yeah, she was like, oh no, he's probably seriously hurt.
Yeah.
But he wasn't hurt, he just has really bad morals.
Yeah. And also, that didn't happen.
Oh.
Pranked again.
Jeez. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that the trumpet was on the table.
It's one for me.
Yeah. I have not pranked last.
Don't break last. Can't. But no, I really seriously, I like thinking. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Of any real prank.
What about the prank call?
For my personal life.
Did you ever prank call or receive a prank call?
I think I did, but it wasn't like funny enough to even remember it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hard to believe any prank call is going to be that funny.
It's really not. It's like they're like, oh, okay, well, bye. I'm like, bye. Yeah. I got him.
Yeah. He really did think his refrigerator was running away.
Yeah.
I received a prank call at work, but my work phone is so garbled and hard to hear anything out of that they had to try it like 3 times. And then I was just like, okay, whatever. Well,
the prank was on them, really.
Kinda. Yeah, I wasted more of their time than they did of mine.
Yeah.
The prank call, thing of the past probably, right?
Yeah. Because nobody answers unknown numbers unless they're a boomer. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that there's like technology that can hide your number.
I think so. Maybe an app. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe the provider companies are like, they're like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, the providers, AT&T and such, they don't want any of this Prince William in a can stuff. That looks bad on them.
Prince William in a can? Not familiar.
That's a classic prank call setup. Is here, we'll play it out.
Okay.
Your phone is ringing. Ring, ring, ring. Your phone is ringing. Ring, your phone is ringing. Ring, your phone is ringing.
Go time.
Hey, do you have Prince Albert in a can?
No, I don't.
Oh, I think you're supposed to say yes. I'm not sure what the...
Yeah, I do have Prince Albert in a can.
William?
No, I don't.
Oh, I think you're supposed to say yes. I'm not sure what the...
Yeah, I do have Prince Albert in a can.
Well, you'd better let him out. He's gonna suffocate. And then they hang up, and you have been pranked. But I don't know. I've never gotten it. Because what is... Who answers yes? What is Prince Albert... What is Prince Albert in a can? Oh, Prince Albert in a can? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Maybe it's some kind of chili.
Yeah, or like a sardine that we no longer are familiar with. I bet it's something like that.
And he would have... Wow.
So... Yeah, okay. So... Okay, let's try it again.
Some kind of contraceptive.
Ring, 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 ring. Your phone is ringing. Your phone is ringing.
Hello.
Hello. Do you have Chef Boyardee in a can?
Yeah, it's beef ravioli.
Well, you'd better... I didn't expect you to get that specific about what kind.
Yeah, I have Chef Boyardee beef ravioli in a can.
Is
there anything I should do with it? Who is this?
No one.
No one.
Yeah, it's... I don't know.
That's how you avoid prank calls, is you be super specific.
Be very specific.
Let's try to do the refrigerator one again.
Okay.
I know you're calling, so I'm just picking up my phone.
Well, I want to do the ringtone.
Okay.
People are loving this ringtone. It's going to be a real ringtone soon, I think. Ring, ring, ring. Your phone is ringing. Yours. Ring. Yours is.
Hello?
Hello. Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah, it's running really, really well. I actually got a brand new one from Sears. It's a new model. It cost me about $400, but it works really well. Keeps my eggs and all my other food real cold. Thanks for asking. I'm really stoked about my new appliance. I also have Prince Albert in a can.
Oh, well, you'd better let him out.
Who is this?
No one.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Almost had it.
Almost. I would like to try and defend against a prank call. Can we switch roles?
I gotta think of a new prank call.
Okay.
Okay. Ring, ring.
Well, whose phone is ringing? I don't know.
Ring.
I don't know
Ring.
if I'm meant to answer the phone or not.
Oh, it's the wrong number. All right. Okay. This is Zach's phone. Pick it up. It's not a prank call. That's your ringtone.
Yep. Hello, this is Zach's phone. I hope that what the rest of my ringtone said is true. How can I help you today?
Hello.
Hello.
Do you have a Tesla?
No, I don't own a car. I actually don't drive. I took driver's ed in high school and stuff, but I really just realized, like, I don't belong behind the wheel, you know what I mean, man?
Goodbye.
Oh, well. So there you go. In segment 1, we've taught people a self-defense technique.
It's going to serve you for a long time. Every single phone call you get. Hey, is this Jason? Yes, this is Jason. I don't know what kind of prank could be applied to that name, but if this is a prank, my name is Jason Michael Ford. That's my full name. Which
my social security card number is...
You can contact me, yeah.
And my full bank card number is...
there will be no pranks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you. I don't really live in fear of being prank called. Actually, it would be pretty cool to get prank called. It's an invitation to all you listeners out there to prank call me.
Yeah, but also if you're gonna do it, no. He's got the block.
I got the block. I got the strategy. So you better bring your A game.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to... Oh, pranked ya.
Oh, you have been pranked.
You thought we were going to lay plays, but we weren't.
We're not.
Yeah.
We're just gonna sit here.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit here. I'm just joking. Welcome to Lay. Play. Never mind, not really going into it. Okay, welcome to Lay Plays. Podcast where I think of better podcasts than this podcast, potentially. No horn. I think a great podcast would be, so it'd be called Movie Review, and the hosts would, that week, they would watch a movie, and they would spend an hour of the podcast talking about what they thought about that movie. Like, what they thought about the cast, the plot, the writing, the screenplay, all the stuff, the directing, and then they just talk about that for an hour of the podcast, and that would be the podcast. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Yeah, let's think about it. I think it's good. Do you think it's good?
Yeah.
There we go.
Sounds interesting. We'll be right back.
Gotcha. Welcome back to Lay Players. Actually, I think a good podcast would be called the Pickle Pod. And
Pickle Pod.
Yeah, one week you just choose a food to pickle and see if it would be good about a month later. I don't know how long it takes to pickle things. Probably depends on that food item. Will it pickle?
We're being pranked by Metaphile Studios right now.
I think we pranked a little bit too much, maybe?
Maybe.
Think about it. Now we'll actually be right back. Well,
I would like to keep talking about Pickle Pod.
Oh, sure. What do you got? You thought about it.
I did as instructed. So, episode 1, cucumbers.
Sure.
Gotta start there.
But they will pickle. Everybody knows they'll pickle.
Sure. That's why we start there.
Okay, like a baseline?
Yeah.
Kind of. Okay.
Then it's about, well, what else?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
What's something that I don't think can be pickled?
Bean burrito.
I do not think that can pickle. No. Hell no. Would I take a bite of one if it existed? Yes. But it's not going to stand in that jar for that long.
What if you wrap it really, really tight and make certain that it's not going to unwrap?
I think you need to do something to protect the integrity of the tortilla. That's your main problem.
Sure, there can
Otherwise,
be
you're going to have like just a bunch of kind of beans and cheese just floating around.
Vinegar, bean, cheese, tortilla soup. Yeah, you're right.
But that is not a pickle.
Maybe there is something that could be done to the ingredients. I mean, this is the reason the podcast would exist, is we'd actually have to try it.
Right. We would have to do a full episode of Picklecast.
Yeah.
And the episode is bean burrito.
Maybe tie it up like a roast, like they do.
I feel like you need to like shellac the tortilla or do something that's really gonna...
The hell does shellac mean?
Oh, shellac is something you do, I think, to wood.
Get out of here.
Not a prank, just ignorance.
Kind of like a coating?
Yeah.
Protective coating?
Yeah, it's a sealant coating. It would not be edible. Unless you can unshellac it at the end. But then I don't know if it's been pickled, because I'm pretty sure shellac means it's like waterproof.
Big Zach's shellacked and pickled burritos.
Hey, I'm Big Zach, and I love to shellac. What do you want shellacked? Bring anything in. I'll shellac it all.
I say that my competitors, if you ain't Zach and you ain't shellacking,
Then get in the back.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I like the pickle cast. I'm intrigued by it. I want to
Pickle
learn
pod.
what things. Pickle pod.
Will it pickle?
Pickle pardon me.
Peter Piper picked a pickled podcast.
Mm-hmm. And Pickle Pod is hosted by Peter Piper.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's sponsored by... What's a pea product?
Ooh. For pickles?
Just any product that's pea.
Oh. There isn't one.
There's no product that starts with a P. This is crazy.
I can't believe that.
It's fucked up.
So, listeners, you've heard it here. There's no product that exists that starts with a P.
There's not a single one, or we would have thought about it, and a great, like, alliterative, fun thing would have happened. But alliterative, I said the A too hard in it. Ugh. We'll be right back.
We're back.
We have come back. Segment 2.
We're back. We're back.
Pranks.
Back. Pranks. It was monastic. That's good.
Monastic to the max. So,
Band of, they put out an album, the Monastic Singer people. Monastic to the max.
yeah. This is not a prank, and probably
Which part?
Probably will get cut though. Can you hand me one of those paper towels? I'm just gonna blow I'm gonna blow my nose.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I really am. No, please, I really want to blow my nose.
Do I even have to touch the trumpet?
No, because it's not a prank. Hand me a thing.
Oh, okay.
Blow my nose.
Let me hand you the towels, Zach, right over here.
Okay, I just need enough
Here
to.
you go.
I just need enough to blow my nose out.
Oh.
Okay, put this back now.
Okay. This is not a prank.
No, but I feel much better. So,
Sometimes you're expecting a prank so much that when a prank doesn't happen, you feel pranked.
and is that the prank?
Oh. Oh no. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Damn it.
Pranks in the world. We're going to talk here now about them and it.
It's just one big round prank, ain't it?
I wouldn't mind if that was an ongoing segment, is whatever the topic is that week, you Deadwoodize it a little bit. That'd be fun for me.
At some point, you gotta realize whole world's been playing a prank on you, and you just gotta smile and laugh. It ain't nothing personal. Just the way everybody goes.
Just life's way of telling us that we're each a boob in our own damn way.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. Hey, maybe that's forever now.
Well, we had a Sorkin it.
We did. We only ever did Sorkin it once.
We'll have to do Milched.
And it's in the Deadwood font. And we hear just a little like
Yeah.
a little like ethereal guitar lick.
I like it.
It. If we don't ever do it again, then this was a prank.
It's open-ended.
Yep. So, Jay, so much research here. Some of it good.
I know that ended prank.
Yeah. Let's kick off with the etymology. Early 16th century, approximately 1520, from the German Pranken.
Hold on. Just thinking that Germans are the first, like the most humorless people ever. You got pranken.
Your refrigerator is running. I've pranken. You have been pranken.
Your fina Schnitzel are going kraten und your fridge.
You have been pranken. Pranken means to make a show or strut or to put something on display.
That's a bit more German.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Germans do have a prank. It's the stone louse. It's similar to the American jackalope. Do you know of the jackalope?
Yeah, no, I actually don't know what the prank involved is with the jackalope, actually.
So, how the jackalope, I think, began, and whatever the stone louse is similar to this, is people in southern or western or southwestern communities would put a fake stuffed jackalope up on the wall of a truck stop or tavern or what have you to trick Yankee people into thinking that jackalope was a real thing.
Good. They deserve tricking.
Yeah. If everybody ever was deserved a prank, a pranken.
Der Pranken.
Der Pranken.
It's the Yankees.
Yeah. Yankees der Pranken. But yeah, the Germans have some version of that called a stone louse. It's like a little fake bug or something. I didn't spend a lot of time on it.
Well, this reminds me, I spent time as a camp counselor during one summer when I was like really for real 18 or 19, something like that. No, it was like 16 or 17. Doesn't matter. But the other counselors did a snipe hunt on this guy. Which is so dumb. It's like, go out here and look for shit. It's called a snipe.
Yeah.
He doesn't know it's not real.
That's how they laugh.
Yeah, that's all how all prankers laugh.
Slobbering demons.
Yeah, that's accurate.
I did have snipe hunt written down. I wasn't sure I was going to bring it up, but you actually were tricked by this?
Wasn't
you have
me,
been
no,
pranked?
No.
Okay. You watched from the sidelines and did nothing
With
while
disdain.
evil men
prevailed, yeah. Sad to say.
Explain the snipe hunt just in case there's anybody out there that doesn't know. This is going to be another preventative moment for folks out there.
We're giving back.
Yeah.
We want to give back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just if you're out camping, you're like, hey, you guys want to go snipe hunting? And some person,
I do.
Or even not even that. Some person will be like, what the fuck is a snipe?
What the fuck is a snipe?
Now I actually do want to send you snipe hunting.
Okay, well I want to go.
Perfect. I can't believe I actually want to do this. I don't actually want to do it now that I think about it. Because I'm allergic to them.
Oh, I'm not allergic to nothing.
Okay.
I'm the bravest one there is.
So it's important to do snipe hunting as quickly as possible.
Okay.
And to stop talking as well as when you decide to start snipe hunting.
Oh, well, I haven't decided yet.
Okay,
but...
well, let me convince you rather quickly.
Okay.
Snipe is a small little woodland creature.
Ooh.
It's covered in red fur. It only comes out at night, and you have to be very, very quiet. You can see them in the dark because they're so bright.
Quiet as fuck.
Okay, good. And you'll have to go out about 15 miles away from our camp.
Over that way?
Yep, that direction.
Pew! That's the sound I'm gonna make. I'm gonna go so fast to go get it.
That sounds good. And yeah, you just have to go out there and just
when do I start?
Well, as soon as you get 15 miles out, you'll start by just sitting there completely quietly until the snipes show up.
How long will that take?
About, I don't know, 30, 45, maybe an hour. Normally not so long as an hour, but about 30, 45 minutes shouldn't take too long as you're completely quiet.
Okay, here I go. I'm walking 15 miles away. I'm gonna tell you where I'll tell you when I'm there, I guess. Probably. I might have to walk back to let you know what I mean. But I'm gonna get.
Have you decided to start snipe hunting yet? You're walking in that direction, so it seems like you have.
Yeah, you're right. You got me there.
Okay, so don't forget that the part where you don't have to talk anymore once you.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, I did decide that I'm gonna do it, so I'm not gonna talk anymore.
Bye bye.
Okay.
I wouldn't even, if someone talked to me like that whole camping trip, I wouldn't even bother with snipe hunting. I just
leave them in a ditch somewhere.
I don't know, cover them in honey and tie them to a tree in bear country or something.
Now that'd be a prank.
Lordy. I've never camped with somebody that annoying. I hope I never do.
Speaking of camping, pranks.
Yeah, let's clear the palate on that.
Pranks in New Zealand.
Oh.
They call it capping. Capping. You want to give me that in your best Kiwi?
Camping.
Keeping. Let's go camping.
Let's go camping.
No, not camping.
Not camping, camping.
Kipping.
Here in New Zealand.
You don't need a tent. We're kipping.
Brett chick, Jermaine chick.
Kipping, they call it.
Why do they call it that?
I don't know.
I actually really don't even care to know. I don't know. It's good research.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, I saw the word capping. I just knew we were gonna do the voice, and I didn't bother with anything else.
Works for me, man.
There's a lot of shit here, man. We don't have time for all of it.
That's true.
In the UK, the stealing of traffic cones is such a huge problem by pranksters.
Let's go steal the traffic cone. It'd be so funny.
That in the 90s, Parliament literally had to have a conversation about, like, how do we get them to stop? All our cones have gone off.
They're stealing the Queen's traffic cones.
Those belong to Elizabeth.
Oh my gosh.
The Guinness World Record prank.
Which surely itself is a prank?
Daniel Scally of Australia
Nice fella.
held the plank position for 9.5 hours. Longest prank.
Wait,
You know, planking?
but that's not a prank.
It was the Guinness World Record prank. Daniel Scally, 9.5 hours he held the plank position.
I'm confused.
He was the longest prank.
No, the longest plank.
That's not what I have written here.
It's a typo in your notes.
It was a typo, but I went with it. But yes, you caught me with the trumpet there. When I was typing in Guinness World Record longest prank, Google assumed that what I wanted to know was Guinness World Record longest fart.
let's see what that was.
Well, it would be our longest fact tube ever. It would eat up a lot of show time.
We could...
Because, well, what?
Well, we could turn on the fact tube, start the fart sound, and then put a timestamp on when to skip to.
Okay.
All right.
We're just going to leave the fact tube running. It's coin time.
Coin time.
By the way.
What?
After last week when we discovered coin time,
Yeah.
you did not get any coins from me, so it didn't work.
Oh, well, I didn't need any.
Oh, that's just a
I
standing
got
alarm.
some the week before. Yeah, no, it's just...
So coin time's going to happen even when you don't need coins?
Yeah.
Do you need coins this week?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, Google asked me if I wanted to know what the longest fart was, and it turned out after they asked me that, yes, I do want to know that.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
It was, how long do you think?
So an actual fart.
Yes.
I'm going to go with... Ooh, I'm going to go with 12 seconds.
That is under.
15 seconds.
Still significantly under.
30 seconds.
Keep climbing.
50 seconds. How is this possible? 170 seconds.
I mean, break that down for me.
Break it down?
I'm not trying to do math here. How long is 170 seconds?
That's, it's 3 minutes, 10 seconds. No, that's 2 minutes, 50 seconds.
So
like
your guess is 2 minutes and 50 seconds somebody
Maybe
farted
it's 3
for?
minutes. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Though Guinness World Record longest fart is 2 minutes and 48 seconds. You were incredibly close there at the end.
How is that fucking possible?
The fart was done by Bernard Clemens of London in 2016.
Nice, fella.
2 minutes and 48 seconds. If we had left the fact tube running,
It wouldn't have been long enough, probably.
it would be done yet. Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, it'd still be fucking going.
Yeah. There you go. So, in lieu of laboring on that and spending as much time on it as Bernard Clemens spent, we'll segue back from there, rather, to the whoopee cushion, a classic prank prop. The whoopee cushion being a thing that one sits on and then everybody thinks they farted.
Right.
And imagine how big a whoopee cushion would be if it was going to last 2 minutes and 48 seconds. It would be the size of a house. The whoopee cushion itself, as we know it, was invented by a rubber company called Gem Rubber, Jem. However...
How do we sell this rubber? About farts. CEO.
However... the whoopee cushion finds its origins in ancient Rome.
Really?
Yes, in the year 218. Emperor Elagabalus.
Post-Marian.
Okay.
Abigail who?
Elagabalus.
Nice fellow, etc.
We've reached peak nice fella. Where we're gonna have to dial it back and wait for people to.
We're lousy with nice fella.
Lousy with them. Elagabalus in 2018, he was a young emperor, and he thought it quite funny to place a bag of air on his most pompous dinner guests' chairs so that they would fart.
He wasn't wrong.
And I mean, one of history's great gags was invented, all thanks to Elagabalus.
That's
one of the harder names for me of all.
That's his place in history.
Yeah.
Has made somebody think they farted.
Thanks, Elagabalus. You made a niece of mine really happy for like an hour recently. I was at this family reunion. This niece of mine, she's like 10 or something. I should know, but I don't. She discovered a whoopee cushion, and I love a bit.
Sure.
But man, her stamina for this bit with the whoopee cushion, it was like crazy. She was loving it for, no kidding, probably an hour. To the point where like every single person she was doing it to knew it was happening. And that was like what was funny about it to me, was that like we're all just doing this together. Because I was blowing it up every time and like helping her pick the victim. Crazy. The stamina little kids have for bits is like, it puts us to shame, dude.
If only every podcast viewer could be just an innocent child that finds the stupidest shit so funny.
Absolutely.
It'd be top of the charts.
Definitely. We could have done the pickle pod whole episode.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk about different things that pickle or don't pickle for the whole hour and a half.
Well,
would have run.
Sure. Unfortunately, we're stuck with the sophists, the intellectuals, the highfalutin viewers that we do have.
Yeah. Can I tell you one more story about this niece?
Yeah.
Because like she obviously clicked in pretty fast to like, oh, this Zach, he'll do any bit. He's never gonna say no.
Anything for a laugh.
Anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to have fun too. So there was another day at this reunion where she would like come up behind me and poke me in the shoulder with a toothpick, and I was like, oh, these mosquitoes out here, they're crazy. Thinking like this will be fun for a couple minutes.
That's a bad idea.
Bad idea. I was getting poked with toothpicks for a good hour. It started to really hurt.
Well, it's going to be like 15 years from now. She's like...
Could still happen. She might graduate to ice picks or something for all I know. Yeah.
Was it funny, though? Maybe it was really funny.
It's funny for a while. My shoulder hurt. But I was pretending like I was getting bit by mosquitoes because you can't just bail. I can't bail. It goes against my whole thing.
Follow the fear.
It's going to be scary.
It's going to be scary. Leave.
Oh, those are the same ones.
Leave. No, yes and follow the fear. Goodbye. You gotta...
Yeah, something like that.
Improv rules.
Those are the classic ones. Ours were a variation, but I can't remember.
An improvement.
But hey, guess what's another prank gag from ancient times?
I don't know.
The spill cup was invented by Pythagorean of that theorem he had that has something to do with triangles, I think. Pythagorean came up with the Pythagorean cup, sometimes called the Pythagoras cup, sometimes called the greed cup or the justice cup. The way this works is it's a goblet, but the center of it, the stem, is hollowed out. And if you overfill it, the middle point, because it's like the goblet, but the stem comes up into the goblet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Picture a bowl, like a juicer, kind of.
Sure. Never juiced in my life.
But you've seen a juicer.
Yeah.
You've also drank juice.
No comment.
Okay. This is not gotcha journalism. So if you overfill it past this thing,
yeah,
then it's going into there, but you don't see that it's going to do that. Then you pick your cup up, spills all over your lap because you were greedy and deserve justice.
What a genius.
I mean, it's one of the smarter cups I've heard of.
Yeah. You put a straw in it and just go straight through it. It was sucking air.
Numerous other prank props that we could get into. But
there was one started by Henry Ford.
A prank?
Yeah.
A Henry Ford prank?
As you know, he industrialized, he started the assembly line.
Yeah.
It was on his workers, of course.
Oh.
So, the 5-day work week he started, right?
Okay. Was there less than that first?
No, there's more.
Oh, I like it then.
Yeah. So he started the 5-day work week, and the prank was that it would be like, okay, you can do 5 days work weeks,
but you're fired.
Yeah. No, that's it. He would they would work those 5 days and be like, you were supposed to be here on Saturday and Sunday. You're fired.
See,
It's a prank, by the way. It's not true.
Okay. All right. What a roller coaster for me. Because when you said Henry Ford, he pranked his employees, I was like, I hate him. Then you said he made him only work 5 days. He was the first guy ever. Then I love him. Then he said he was fired. I hate him. Then you said it was a prank. Now I'm back to having no opinion about Henry Ford whatsoever, really.
Same. Same.
Yeah.
No opinion about it, really?
The alarm went off, but I want to get through some more of this stuff. Can we just do that? Let's do it.
Get the facts out.
We'll be right back. You have been pranked. We're keeping going here.
Gotcha.
Here's a quick list of some things that have been elected to office that weren't people, that were elected via prank. In 1922, somewhere in Brazil, a billy goat becomes city councilor. In 1938, in Milton, Washington, a brown mule is something.
In 2016, Donald Trump. Oh
shit! You have been pranked. Sorry. In 1967, a foot powder wins by a clear majority to become the mayor of a town in Picoatza, Ecuador. A foot powder.
A foot powder.
Foot powder became mayor. In Texas, a person, a statue, a dog, and a goat all ran against each other to be mayor, and the goat won by a landslide. And then it says, and goats have been mayors ever since, which I don't really know what that means. Bosco the dog is a mayor of Sunol, California from 81 to 94, which I don't know how long somebody's mayor, but it seems like that dog won 2 terms, I think.
Yeah. Good boy.
All elected mayors of Rabbit Hash, Kentucky have been dogs. In 1997, a cat named Stubbs in a town in Alaska.
Stubbs.
Golden Retriever in California. Mayor Max something.
But were these really pranks, though? I mean, they were elected.
By prankers, though. Cat in Michigan. Another goat somewhere. Another dog. All of this, a little bit of roundabout way to get to this. In Rio de Janeiro, candidate for mayor, not elected, Macaco Tiao, a chimpanzee, very popular chimpanzee at this zoo. They almost let him be mayor. But this, of course, led me to do Ape's prank. And so we have to return to a segment for only the second time ever.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. When we have any kind of simian news, a simian angle here on Metaphiles, the Metaphiles transitions briefly and we become the podcast of the apes.
Mm-hmm.
And let's hold for the theme song. And here we are on the podcast of the apes. Do apes prank? I asked the internet. And the internet said, Robin Dunbar, a professor of evolutionary psychology at the University of Oxford, told Discovery News, there is some suggestion that apes play practical jokes or laugh at another's misfortune, such as the slipping on of a banana peel. But these are only casual observations.
Hold on. Such as the slipping on a banana? Really? I mean, that's pretty advanced humor for an ape.
I mean, isn't it the best and first joke? Human laughter derives from the play invitation vocalizations of old world monkeys and apes, but this is normally confined to juveniles and adolescents. In apes, this is identifiably rather closer to human laughter, and bonobos in particular use laughter a lot in play contexts, even among adults. What seems to have happened is that humans have taken these monkey/ape play vocalizations and tweaked them and increased the frequency of their use.
Turning them into podcasts.
Yes. It is perhaps that we as the human being laugh because apes laugh.
Well, yeah.
So, this whole thing, ape.
Give it a ding.
And we'll be right back. We're not back.
You should have seen your face. Oh. Why pranks?
You've been pranked. We are back. Why pranks? Why? Why does a little girl like to poke me with a toothpick for so long?
It's funny as hell.
It's funny. You like to laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to laugh.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
I can tell that you liked that.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it showed.
There's other ways to get laughs.
There are. But, okay. If we were at a comedy show, stand-up comedian is on the stage.
Yeah.
Any birthdays in the audience, etc.
Yeah.
Then the stand-up comedian, he starts to tell you a story from his life, presumably. But then at the end of the story, he tells you a thing you didn't expect.
Mm-hmm.
Did he prank you?
In a small way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did, I think, too. I think so, too.
It's a little left turn.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah. When Mitch Hedberg says, I used to do drugs, I still do, but I used to, too. All right. He pranked you. He made you think he doesn't do drugs anymore, but then he tells you, no, I still do.
And he said, rice is great if you want to eat 2,000 of something.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there thinking, rice is great. But then he pranked me.
Gotcha. Is every joke a little prank in its own little way?
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Let's do one more bit of research that we could not be contained by one segment.
Okay.
Whenever anybody has a chance to ask a celebrity questions, they ask, did you do pranks on set? Was everybody having a prank on the set?
Terrible.
Did you guys interrupt your jobs to have pranks? Yeah. At my job, I don't get to pretend I'm a fireman and I don't get to do pranks. But at your job, you do get to pretend you're a fireman.
Isn't that funny? Did you do pranks? Oh my god.
Did you do pranks?
Apologies to all
all actors.
All actors, all journalists, all of Hollywood apologizing.
Yeah, put us on. We want to be in the movie. We'll do pranks. We'll do pranks. We'll learn to come up with them.
Sure.
But sometimes, Jay, the actors really did do a prank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes they really did. And here's some from a list of the 18 best ones ever, the internet said. Never been better ones than this.
Well, we know how we feel about the internet.
I trust everything it's ever said. Here's one. Ben Affleck took when him and Henry Cavill were in Batman versus Superman together, and Ben Affleck was Batman and Henry Cavill was Superman. Ben Affleck went into Henry Cavill's trailer and he took all the stuff out of it and he put a bunch of Batman stuff in there. And Henry Cavill was probably mad, but he had to laugh too. The guy who played Jon Snow on Game of Thrones, he went on to be married to one of his co-stars.
That's a good one.
Yeah, got her.
Married your wife.
Got her. You have my last name now.
Pranked ya.
No, before they were married, he put a prop severed head of his own head in her refrigerator in her trailer and scared the shit out of her.
His own head? His
own severed head. And he put it in her fridge, and she opened up her fridge, and she thought that her boyfriend's head was in her fridge. Funny. When Tom Hanks and Julia Roberts were working together, can you believe it? Those two?
What?
We love them both so much. He got everybody in the crew, which was 50 people, to all be knitting when Julia Roberts came to work. And she was like, what the heck? We're supposed to be making a movie.
Okay. They're all knitting.
Oh, man. Dad Hanks.
Tom Pranks, more like.
Oh, my God. If only that was his name. In a scene where Daniel Radcliffe and all the other students of Hogwarts were in their sleeping bags in Hogwarts for some reason. I don't remember why. I read all those books, but I don't remember when they were in sleeping bags.
You read them all.
I read all those books, sure. I was the same age as Harry Potter in every book.
Gotcha.
And I liked the wizarding world. Alan Rickman.
I'm Alan Rickman.
Yes. And what you did, Alan Rickman, and maybe you'd like to talk about it a little bit, is you put a little box in Daniel Radcliffe's sleeping bag, and then when everybody was laying there and in the middle of a scene, when there was a pause in the scene, you hit a button, and the box made a fart noise happen, and everybody thought Harry Potter made a big fart. And you did that, Alan Rickman.
Well, yeah. All right, let me take it.
Okay.
Harry Potter, did you fart? That was such a deep fart, Harry Potter. I'm Alan Rickman. He has that nasally thing in his voice. I'm losing a little bit.
You farted so loud, Harry.
You farted so loud, Harry. Big laugh.
Big laugh. Simon Pegg told Benedict Cumberbatch on the Star Trek set that there was ion radiation happening and you got to put this anti-radiation cream on your face. And Benedict Cumberbatch believed it so much that he started getting headaches and he couldn't remember his lines. And J.J. Abrams had to say, hey, Simon Pegg, cut it out. Nope, this is real. Benedict Cumberbatch, real sucker.
Good dumbass is what he is.
And JJ had to be like, Simon Pegg, stop telling people stuff.
When J.J. Abrams is, you lost.
You lost.
Fucking hate J.J. Abrams, I'm sorry.
When it was April Fool's Day on the set of Parks and Recreation, and they were filming a scene where Chris Pratt was supposed to be naked, and he was supposed to wear a suit that was his skin color, so it seemed like he was naked, but he wasn't really. But it was April Fool's Day, so Chris Pratt was like, I'm going to be naked for real. And then Amy Poehler walks into the scene and she sees Chris Pratt's really naked and she goes, whoa.
Yeah,
and Chris Pratt is in jail now.
Yeah, funny prank, man.
Real funny in jail. Michael Madsen showed Alec Baldwin his penis in a movie called The Getaway. He wasn't supposed to, but he did.
Pranked you.
Here's a crazy one. And then the next one's really crazy. The two other hobbits that weren't Frodo and Sam in the Lord of the Rings. One of them was played by Dominic Monaghan from Lost. The other one's played by a guy who nobody knows his name, and they never will.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. But Dominic, the guy from Lost, he was a big prankster, and he was doing all kind of pranks. And so everybody on the crew was like, well, we're going to prank him right back. And so they convinced him and the other guy, who nobody will ever know his name, they convinced the two of them. We added a scene, and they filmed this whole scene. They said, we added a scene where you guys are falling out of the big walking tree, and you get snagged on all the branches, and all your clothes get ripped off, and you guys are naked, and you have to hold each other through the night so that you don't freeze to death. And they filmed this whole scene before they said, cut, that's not in the movie. You sat there naked holding each other for however long this took to light and to get it all set up. Probably wasted a whole day.
Seems actually kind of funny, to be honest.
Pretty good. And since that was filmed in New Zealand, that, of course, was an example of keeping.
Keeping. You got kept, mate.
You go keep, Dominic and other guy.
Dominic.
Now,
Wow.
if you think that's wild, get ready for this one. When they were filming Star Wars,
The first movie?
one of the first ones,
Okay.
one of the ones that had both Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher in it.
OT.
Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher were hanging out, and then she left the room. And then she came back, and she couldn't find Harrison Ford anywhere. Until she opened her closet, where Harrison Ford had gotten naked, wrapped a belt around his neck, and pretended to have died of autoerotic asphyxiation as a prank for her.
That's just mean.
Mean and weird and fucking crazy.
Over the top.
Do they ever prank on set? Did you guys prank? Well, there's this one time I pretended I jerked off to death, and Leia got so scared.
She thought I was dead and jerked off to death. Jeez.
Now, these next four, they're a bit of a series. Paul Newman. He was making a movie with Otto Preminger, and he was so mad that Otto Preminger wouldn't listen to any of his suggestions about the script. Paul Newman was like, I have good ideas about the script, why don't you listen to him? Otto said no. So during a fight scene on a balcony, Paul Newman had had somebody else make up a dummy of himself, threw it off the ledge, faked his own death to scare the fuck out of Otto Preminger, who was so scared that he collapsed and required medical assistance.
Oh my gosh.
Paul Newman Part 2. On the set of Butch and Sundance, the director, whose name was George Roy something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
No.
Once again, Paul Newman is mad that this guy's not listening to his script suggestions.
In the future, talk to the director, hey, if he wants any suggestions for the script, just let him do it.
Or maybe look, Paul Newman has really bad ideas for script suggestions. He's an actor, not a writer. Pretty good at salad dressing, but, but if you tell him no, he's going to pretend he's dead or something. So he was mad at this guy, so he sawed his desk in half. Guy sits down at desk, falls down. That guy rehires Paul Newman to be on The Sting. Guess what? Paul Newman is still mad about the same shit. Saws the guy's car in half.
Oh my god.
That's Paul Newman Part 3. Paul Newman Part 4, dude hires him a third time to be in Slap Shot.
He clearly likes it.
I think he might be a glutton for punishment.
Yeah.
But guess what? This time Paul Newman was mad because the guy didn't take the crew out for drinks, which is
And he's just looking for excuses.
Yeah, he's just like, I gotta prank him again. What did he do?
Yeah.
This time he stages a car crash where the guy thinks he's died in a car crash.
Oh my gosh. That's great.
Paul Newman's a nut job.
For him and that director, those are some pranks that actually worked because, I don't know, they got this strange dynamic going.
Yeah, there is clearly a thing where it's like, you're going to hire me, I'm going to get pissed at you.
It's like mean
I'm
pranks.
going to pretend I'm dead.
Self-aware pranks.
Yeah. That's some examples of pranks on set. So if you ever have a chance to ask a celebrity if they pranked, they
Well, also we all know
Might
that
have.
the biggest, most extravagant possible prank, still possible, is that Andy Kaufman faked his death.
Yes. I want to believe it.
Me too, and he could be still alive if he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be great.
And he could be watching this right now. And
He could reveal it on the Metafiles.
He could do it right here. Yeah. But also, in a way, to not reveal it on here would be the best thing. And the most sure endorsement of us. So if Andy Kaufman does not reveal that he is still alive, that means he loves the Metaphiles.
I mean, it's win-win, because if he is still alive, that's great. But if he's not, and he watches the Metafiles, it's fucking great endorsement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get into why a little bit more, because we've barely touched it.
Yeah. You want the laugh.
Mm-hmm. It's also, if I was pranked and it was good, I liked the setup, liked how it played out. Nobody that I love got, none of my relationships are destroyed by it. Nobody thinks I farted loud. Then I would be like, oh, well, this person, they devised this scheme and they used it on me. This is a compliment. Right?
I think you're onto something.
You're not going to prank an enemy.
No, you'd prank an enemy. You wouldn't prank somebody you don't give a shit about. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, actually,
true.
you know what? No, maybe I'm getting it mixed up. Because maybe a person you're like, man, what the fuck is with that guy? You're like, let's just prank him. Maybe that's why people. Well, yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't think you prank a stranger. Unless
Right.
it's like
Right.
dollar bill on a fish hook kind of thing.
That's a pretty good prank.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they think they get $1.
Well, I mean, also,
They don't.
we're all fucking living it. That's the fucking prank.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Dude, well, what's the essence of the prank?
Yeah.
It's like seeing that somebody else is being deceived,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
That's what makes it a prank, not simply a joke.
Right. The prank requires a reveal of the prank. Not always.
A joke does too. A prank is like, oh well, it's just like seeing somebody again. You're like, oh, the person has no idea what's going on. We tricked them.
Yeah.
And that's the essence of it.
Yeah. It is still a prank, even if the person being pranked never knows that they were pranked.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's an indispensable element of a prank, of course.
Well, no, some pranks it's like, I pranked you.
No, I mean just them being deceived.
Oh, yeah,
Some
yeah,
point.
yeah. Yes. Yeah. A prank is a joke that's a lie. You're gonna get $1. No, you didn't get it. It scooted away.
Why do we like to laugh? Feels good.
Yeah. Apes do it.
You know the people you're laughing with or having fun, your friends. If you're laughing together,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
social.
Yeah. And sometimes the person who you're laughing at is your friend.
Ooh.
Because he thinks he is going to pick that $1 up. But he's not. He thinks everybody did think that he farted when he sat down. But we don't.
Maybe it's an extension of the social aspect of laughing even deeper, because you know if you do a prank on this person, maybe this doesn't track. If you do a prank on this person, they're still gonna be your friend. They're gonna go, ha ha ha. Okay, you got me.
Yeah. Hopefully. Some friendships have probably been ended by pranks. I mean,
if a prank is mean-spirited, is it still a prank? Does it become something else? Just bullying, perhaps?
the Wikipedia article literally in the first paragraph said, when a prank is cruel or malicious, it may be bullying. Which I was like, we don't need to know that, but
I didn't write it. I didn't write that.
No, I know you didn't. Or, ooh. See, like, that would be an amazing prank. Is if you knew we're doing pranks today. Zach's going to be reading the Wikipedia for pranks today. I'm going to go in and put something into the Wikipedia for pranks. It's going to get taken down, but not before he sees it.
Yeah. So, put in, like, the read also section.
Yeah.
Haha, Zach got you. And it's like a Wikipedia link. It's like, that was a prank.
Amazing.
Just some Wikipedia jokes.
Yeah. And do we just say that that did happen?
Sure.
It did.
Got you.
Got you. You have been pranked. We're getting pretty good at it.
I'm starting to warm up to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, pranks. There's funny ones. Trailer's all full of Batman stuff and dead Harrison Fords and whatnot.
It's very circumstantial, really.
Mm-hmm.
Very circumstantial.
Yeah. They've probably ended friendships, but they've probably strengthened friendships. They've made people laugh. They've made people cry.
Cry with laughter.
Yes.
Well,
let's figure out the villain. What is the villain of pranks?
Sincerity? Necessary to perform a prank.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or the simulation thereof.
Right. Your mark must be sincere. He must think,
yeah,
I will get this dollar. I will sit in this chair safely.
I will not see the actor from Community naked.
From Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec, whatever that motherfucker's name is.
I don't think we can say that sincerity is the villain of pranks, but it's close. It feels close. Is the villain of a prank bullying? Like if prank came through a interdimensional doorway and it had a goatee, it would be bullying.
Spock's beard.
Mm-hmm. I threw in a Star Trek reference for you.
Yeah.
To prove that I can hang.
So, is it a prank?
I mean,
you know, I watched a Marvel movie.
No. What?
I liked it.
No. See, I wanted to believe this is why I would be a mark for a prank. And my sincerity is what allowed your prank to happen. But the fact that your prank made me so disappointed made it a little bit like bullying, and I am now not having a LARF.
Here we go.
So he is bullying it.
The villain.
The villain of the prank. The anti-prank. It's a tough one.
I don't know. I just think it's too close. I think it would be more of a villain sidekick.
Okay.
Kind of deal.
So, is the antithesis of the prank's villain a person who just has absolutely no sense of humor. And you prank them and they go, huh.
I believed that to be true, but it has proven to be false. It seems to have led to much amusement among my friend group.
Yes. You have played upon my expectations and proven them to be misplaced.
I think we're on to something.
I think so. It's feeling pretty villainous to me.
Maturity is the villain of the prank. Age, perhaps.
Close enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the ballpark.
Great. 5-word review?
Sure.
Okay.
Unnecessary.
Deceptive.
Lowbrow.
I gotta flag that one.
Huh?
Some of these pranks pretty elaborate.
Social?
Yeah. Yeah. Humor-based.
We did the hyphenated. So, yeah.
We've established hyphens are
It's been established.
Humor-based. And then last one on 3, whenever you're ready.
Hold on.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Prank.
Duplicitous.
That's the same as deceptive.
Oh, it is. Well, you said prank.
Yeah, seemed appropriate.
Let's both take that again. No.
Okay. All right. Normally, of course, a word cannot be reviewed or defined by using itself, but
It should be a new rule. You can't just say you can't say the topic.
I would never have tried it if it wasn't pranked. What I said wasn't in itself kind of a prank. You have been pranked. But
actually, I think it's good. You sold me.
Okay. So pranks.
Well, I gotta think of another one for my own.
Oh.
Duplicitous.
I mean, we've done 5-word reviews that are 5 words before.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So they are unnecessary, deceptive, social, humor-based prank. And that's the 5-word review of pranks.
Yeah.
It feels to me like we nailed it. Nobody's not going to know what a prank is by that.
You're right.
Cool. And so let's decide where they go. It's feeling pretty parade purgatory to me. I've read a couple of these that I thought were pretty clever, but,
Not quite enough to trap drawer it.
No, definitely not.
But, yeah, just like whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't belong in the abyss, and it doesn't belong in the utopia, and it's not a force of nature. So, pranks, we don't really care about you very much. You're in parade purgatory with such things as parades, which we don't really fucking care about that much.
Yeah. Exactly.
I did forget a thing I wanted to talk about.
Research?
Just one more piece, just really fast. It's the pie. It's the being pied. One prank that one might
like a pie in your face.
Pie in the face. So, pieing or a pie attack is the act of throwing a pie at a person. In pieing, the goal is usually to humiliate the victim while avoiding actual injury. For this reason, the pie is traditionally of the cream variety without a top crust, and it is rarely, if ever, a hot pie. In Britain, a pie in the context of throwing is traditionally referred to as a custard pie. An aluminum pie pan or paper plate filled with whipped cream, or more typically shaving foam, can substitute for a real pie.
Shaving foam.
Shaving foam can substitute for a real pie.
Oh, thanks.
The general idea being that the person who is being pied should be engaged in some act which is considered to be legitimate or is being taken seriously, so that when the person is pied, it will be they will be made to look foolish.
Like that?
Non-consensual pieing is a punishable offense in criminal law, and depending on jurisdiction is a battery, but may also constitute an assault. Non-consensual pieing may also be actionable as a civil wrong or tort, giving the victim of the pieing the right to recover damages in a lawsuit. In October 2011, the Spanish politician Yolanda Barcina was hit by 3 pies during a meeting in Toulouse, France, and the 3 perpetrators were condemned to 2-year prison sentences each. She claimed bodily harm because of the hardness of French meringue pies. And this is the part of the podcast sign-off that I say,
I gotta go, but this is a part of the sign-off that I say.
Hello, it's me. Don't be scared. I'm just here to give a little announcement because we forgot to do it during the episode, but our former episode 24 guest, Courtney Warner from That Sucks and They Suck License Plates episode, is releasing her first ever comedy special / album. It came out on the 11th. It's available now. I don't know where, but you can Google it. It's called Pointy Boys. Her name's Courtney Warner. Those are all ingredients that you will need. It is a comedy album. I've not heard it, but I know for sure there's going to be jokes on it. So if you like jokes, you're going to love it because it's full of those. So you should check that out. You remember how great she was as a guest. Well, this is like that, but without us. Us being me and Jay. It does have her. She is all over this thing. I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure about that. So check it out. Now, stay tuned for the regularly scheduled thing, the stupid thing where we say that you should like and subscribe. That's coming up right now. Bye.
Hey, this is Zach Caffrey,
This is Jason Ford.
and we're the hosts of Metaphiles, the podcast that you just finished watching and technically are still watching. And while you're here, if you could, just go ahead and like this episode, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment if you're so inclined. Maybe the comment could be about, and then it'll say whatever the topic was that week. So this, say that.
Metaphiles.